systems, organizations, and strategy. Okay, I'm going to start with a presentation of Verizon or AT&T, or which company has the best digital strategy. Okay, after watching the video, I'm going to analyze the case of Verizon and AT&T. Okay, Verizon or AT&T, which company has the best digital strategy? This case illustrates how firms in the very same industry, telecommunications, can pursue very different objectives and technologies. Verizon has the best network, while AT&T has superior devices. AT&T has 43% of US smartphones users, but their network and Verizon their smartphone customers, but mostly leveled in USA. In this part, I'm going to talk about what is the organization and the futures of organization. This figure explains how each factor may affect the relationship between organizations and information technology. Notice that the relationship between these two and these effects on the future of a business are difficult to predict. Okay, what is an organization? It's important to consider both definitions, rather than exclusively use one at the expense of the other. The two definitions are complementary. Technical definition is stable, formal social structure that takes resources from environment and process then to produce outputs. A formal legal entity with internal rules and procedures as well as a social structure. In this view, the organization of business firm is rather easily changed and malleable. The organization is a collection of parts like a machine that can be rearranged as needed. There are no humans in this model, or if there are, they are assumed to be relatively simple. Behavioral definition. A collection of rights, privileges, obligations, and responsibilities that is delicately balanced over a period of time from conflict and conflict resolution. In this view, the business field is a little more difficult to change rapidly and common because it is a very complex machine populated with human beings. Firms operate with an existing hierarchy. Job definition, business rules, legal contracts, procedures, and process. Efficient organization become very good at these elements of business. Changing these elements takes more time. Okay, the features of organizations. All modern organizations have different characteristics. Organizations arrange specialists in a hierarchy of authority in which everyone is accountable to someone, and authority is united to specific actions government by as abstract rules or procedures. The future of organizations include routines and business processes, organizational politics, organizational culture, organizational environment, and structures. Routines and business processes. Organizations become very efficient over time because individuals in the field develop routines for processing goods and services. The routines are called standard operating procedures that are basic rules, procedures, and practice that have been developed to cope with virtual situations. For instance, in the doctor office where the reception is nurse and doctors all have a defined set of routines. The receptionist has all the information about the patient. The nurse prepares the patient for the interview with the doctor, and finally the doctor diagnostics the patient. Okay, first, I'm going to talk about organizational politics. People of organization occupy different positions with different concerns and perspectives. have a different points of view about how resources, rewards, and punishment should be distributed. Political resistance is one of the main difficulties of bringing about organizational change, especially the development of new information systems. Second, organizational culture. Organizations have developed unmeasurable and unquestioned assumptions that define their goals and products. Organizational culture encompasses this set of assumptions about what products the organization should produce. So it should produce them, where and for whom. Organizational culture is a powerful unifying force that restrains political conflicts and promotes common understanding, agreements on procedures, and common practice. Organizational environments. Environments shape what organization can do, but organization can influence their environments and decide to change environments altogether. Information technology plays a critical role in helping organizations perceive environmental change and in helping organizations act on their environment. This graphic field establishes information system as the lens of the frame, observing external factors and filtering information back into the frame. To some extent, organizations only see what their system will let them see. If systems are built, they will link managers to difficulties and problems. Okay, I'm going to talk about five basic kinds of organizational structure. Okay, the five basic kinds are entrepreneurial structure, machine bureaucracy, divisional bureaucracy, professional bureaucracy, and bureaucracy. The first is entrepreneurial bureaucracy. A young, small firm in a fast-changing environment, it has a simple structure and is managed by entrepreneurs serving as the senior chief executive officer. For example, a small startup business. The second is machine bureaucracy. Land bureaucracy existing in a slow shifting environment, producing instant products. It is dominated by a centralized management team and centralized decision making. For example, a nice-sized manufacturing firm. The third, divisionalized bureaucracy, is a combination of multiple machine bureaucracies, each producing a different products or service, controlled by one central headquarters. For example, the filter firms such as the General Motors. The fourth is professional bureaucracy. Is knowledge-based organization where goals and service depend on dispersed and knowledge of professionals, dominated by the department heads with weak centralized authority. For example, law firms, school system, hospital, university, etc. And the final, bureaucracy is that force organization that must respond to rapidly changing environments. Consists of large groups of specialists organized in short-lived multidisciplinary teams and has a weak central management. For example, consulting firms such as the Rand Corporation. Okay, to continue with my presentation is how information system impact organization and business firms. Okay, primarily the economic impacts. Information transaction change relative cost of capital and the cost of information. Information system technology is a factor of production like a capital load. Information technology affects the cost and quality of information and change economic of information. Technology helps firm contract in sales because it can reduce transaction costs. Information technology firms to replace the function of more middle managers as time passes, as well as reduce the need for other forms of capital, for example, buildings, machinery, etc. Information system can reduce the number of levels in organization by providing managers with information to supervise larger numbers of workers and by giving lower level employees more decision-making authority. The benefits of the flattened organization as opposed to the more complicated hierarchy in the top of the diagram is that information travels through fewer levels to its intended recipients. There are fewer managers, so agency costs are smaller and firms can act faster. Organizational resistance to change. Information systems become bound up in organizational politics because they influence access to a key resource information. Information systems potentially change an organizational structure, culture, politics, and work. Most common reason for failure of large projects is due to organizational and political resistance to change. Change in culture may affect politics of the firm. For example, workers may resist changes that disrupt their routines, as important as the technical understanding of information system may be for potential managers. It's equally important to understand the people and organizational structures and customs affected by information systems. The Internet organizations. The Internet should also have a flattening effect on many organizations. Many businesses have become more efficient and flat thanks to successful incorporation of the Internet in their operations. Remember the days when 7 or more levels of management needed to decide every single issues in a typical field. For example, large firm delivers internal manuals to employees via corporate website, saving millions of dollars in distribution costs. To finish my presentation, I want to talk about using information system to achieve competitive advantage. The first competitive force model is intended to explain why some firms do better than others. Okay, we have 5 competitive forces shared trade-off firm. The first, traditional competitors. The traditional competitors often share market space with competitors who are continually revising new products, services, efficiency, sharing cost. The second is new market entrants. Some industries have high barriers to entry into computers chip business. New companies have limited young workers by a little brand recognition. The third is substitute products and services. Substitute customers may use if your price becomes too high. For example, item substitute for Swiss. The third, for customers, can customers easily switch to competitors' products? Can they force business to compete on price along in transparent marketplace? And finally, the suppliers. Market powers of suppliers will feel can raise price and refine as supply. Thank you for your attention. This is my presentation. Thank you.